Sawadika, Namaste, and welcome to Pristine Love Ujin's home. And how are you all doing? I'm doing decent, I guess. And I was just scrolling through the internet, and you might have all seen what's the name? Zach Sang shows podcast with Pawn Puvin, right? So where they talk about this stuff, and there's a very interesting comment there that I thought, this one is a pretty much interesting one. So the comment read, like, I don't remember it word to words, but it said that um, for Western shows to get at the level of Thai Bls, they would have to cut down on like the struggle concept, right? Like the struggle of coming out and with the identity, right? So they have to just stop with the struggle, and they have to make the queer shows about more about the like storyline, like rather like for, let's say, make it romance or horror or something, right? But just don't focus on the struggle part. And I thought that makes sense, but also I feel like it would be not that great if we completely cut down on that part, because Thailand obviously is a very open place, and it's very, I would say, queer friendly, right? So they might not have those struggles of like coming out or like living in the society as a queer person, right? So they don't need to necessarily show that in their shows because the place is very much open, right? But for, let's say, a homophobic country, right? Let's say Nigeria, for example, is a pretty homophobic country. So if there was a gay couple there, would you expect them to be like having fully great and good life and having no struggles whatsoever, right? Like it will be a bit, like fantasy, right? So that won't do its justice. So I feel like as much as it's important to focus on different types of genres, it's also very, very important to focus on the struggles, right? I would give a very, um, I think this is my hot opinion, but hot take, sorry. But I feel like Korean BLs always do this, right? Most of the BLs that I have watched that are Korean, most of the times they kind of have BL shows that just does not show the struggle of coming out or the struggle of being a gay couple, right? Whereas Korea is a pretty conservative country, so they don't show that, and that's why most of the Korean BLs, weren't that good the last year. And so some of them are good. I'm not saying they're all bad, but I'm just saying generally they don't show the struggle. And with Thailand, they have the, I would say, the privilege because they don't face that there, right? Like, of course, Thailand is also not 100% like queer friendly, but it's still a very, very, very safe country, right? Very, very open to that. But Korea is not. So I feel like them not showing any struggle part is kind of very ironic, whereas in real life people are facing struggles, right? So it kind of comes down to a question: do you need to show the reality as it is in BLs, or do you just go off to this fantasy land and forget about all the reality stuff? And I feel like both of the sides have arguments because obviously you want to show the reality, right? You want to show the raw side, like what's actually happening on the ground, right? Like that's very important. But at the same time, sometimes you kind of get tired of it because you're constantly living through it. So you're like, just fuck all of this, and I want to watch something that does not include this, right? So of course, in a utopian society, of course there would be no discrimination, and we'll be having no whatsoever any problem being queer. But so of course those BLs that does not have focus on this issue are also correct, right? Legitimate. But I feel like there should be a balance to it, right? I feel like Thai BL more so now does not focus on this part is because they have literally passed the resolution, right? The same-sex marriage one. So I feel like that would be a bit, I would say, irony if they still showed the struggle part. Like they show, but they're like that's not the main topic of them because that does not happen often. But for Korea, I would say they should show because the rights are not there, so they should be showing more of that. They should be showing more of the visibility, I guess. Coming back to the actual take that we had, do Western shows need to be more like Thai Bls? I feel like first of all, shows from two different regions would be very different, right? Because obviously, growing up in a different culture, different country has different experiences, right? You can never compare apples to oranges, so that's kind of a thing. But I feel like I do get the sentiment of making it more like Thai shows because Thai shows has great variety. Like we literally have the main lead is like an engineer, he's a chef, he's a barista, a driver, like every fucking thing, right? So obviously that's like really good. That representation matters, but at the same time, it's also important to show what's happening on the ground, the reality. So I feel like what my personal solution would be for this is to have 50-50, right? Like there should be also shows that show the struggles, the reality, but there should also be some shows that show more variety, right? Like not just coming out and story around that, but more so focused on the other things like action or romance, horror, or other type of stuffs, right? So like there are two sides, and both sides should be represented well, So I feel like that would be the best thing to do right now. As for Korean BLs, please guys, 2026 should be better. Last year was disastrous, and my favorite Korean BL is Love in the Big City. And also, like, I love Korean BLs, like, please, I really love them. But it's just that I've seen this many often times. They just don't have that story. You might argue that Japanese also does not have that much, but Japanese have the variety, and also their society is, I would say, much more accepting. Not in a way that they are loud or proud about it, but they are kind of like accepting in a depressing way. Like if you're getting me right. And then Taiwanese are like they were the first Asian country to legalize it, right? The marriage. So obviously their BLs also does not primarily focus upon the struggles of queer life. Now these are the four major, I would say, BLGL industry. I mean China, let's just not include China right now. So that's what I was saying. Like there should be more stories focusing on both, not just one, right? So I hope we get more Western series that focuses not only on the struggle part but also on like different genres, like mafia type shit. Like I'm so desperately in need of a mafia shit, to be honest. That's true as well. And second thing is, I just read that Painter of the Night is getting a live adaptation. What the fuck do you mean by that? Anyway, this is it for this video. What are your views upon this whole take? Do tell me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.